Christmas was a washout in the Kent village of Yalding. Homes were cut off, both physically and electrically, by floodwaters that flowed fast and deep. The floodwater came above here?
Above the chairs that you see there.
Yeah.
Were actually sitting on top of the fence when I came back home on the day after Boxing Day.
Yeah.
So,
Peter Chapman lives in a close of supposedly flood-proof houses. The kitchens and living rooms are well above ground level. But look what happened. These photos were taken by his next-door neighbours. So here's your dishwasher.
Yep, still has floodwater in it.
Oh my word.
We're waiting for the restoration company to come back and take the white goods away, you know, dishwasher, the fridge and then washing machine.
And it'll all be condemned?
Yeah, it's all been condemned, so...
How are you managing to cope?
It's day by day at the moment, you know. It's just so frustrating that things aren't progressing perhaps as quickly as they should do, and that, you know, one agency doesn't talk to another agency, or, you know, it's just such a slow process and so frustrating. You know, you feel like doing it yourself because it will get done quicker. And that's what I find so frustrating at the moment. You know, I have a wife that's registered disabled, a daughter that's also registered disabled. It's not helping them, and it's certainly not helping my stress levels at the moment.
Now, when the floodwaters rose on Christmas Eve and came through here on Christmas Day, the damage was extensive as they invaded properties with impunity. And now, 1 month on, so many people are still at the very early stages of clearing up their homes. They don't expect to return to any sense of normality for weeks, if not months. The village lies near 3 rivers. 2000 saw the last serious flooding, and that was supposed to be a 1-in-100-year event. You had water coming up through the bricks?
Yes, the water came up through the bricks to start with, before it ever came in the door. The furniture is in the skip outside. The good furniture, like the solid wooden furniture, has been taken away to be refurbished. They're switched off at the moment, but the dryers...
So these are your dryers,
yes, to 24 hours to, you know, dry the place out.
Geraldine Brown has been through it all before, but says it must not, cannot be allowed to happen again.
This is a 1-in-100-year flood, 2 in 13 years. Flood defences is now what we must look at, because with global warming, climate change, they reckon we're going to get more rain, more rainy winters, and it's no way to live your life. Every time it rains now, people are, oh, is it going to happen again?
The parish council will meet the Environment Agency and other authorities next month, determined to find an answer, determined to make these devastating floods historic and not routine. John Maguire, BBC News, Yalding.